Kuypers. Kuypers. There's a nice I decided for the heck of it, there was a thing in Chicago called the Poetry Bomb, and that happens the end of April every year, where they suggest that anybody goes out into the streets or pick some place that you don't normally hear poetry and perform poetry. And so I know people that would go and they would say, oh, let's all meet at Lincoln Square and sit in a circle and read to each other. Oh, let's do that again. Like, I'm going to find a different place every single time, and I did it at the Lincoln Park Zoo. I did it I did it at the L train, but I had cameras, and so they'd get the cameras away. So I did it right outside the L train stations. And, it was fun doing it at the zoo, and I did Under the Sea right by the I might as well do these things there, and you pick different places. And 2015, which was the last one I was around for, I decided to go right in front of Wrigley Field.
Whoa! Where?
Right in front of Wrigley Field.
Wrigley Field.
There was no game that day. But
your game.
And what was awesome is because they have one street right next to the thing that has free parking. And of course, it's always filled during game time, but nobody's there like Sunday afternoon when there's no game. So I'm like, awesome! I'm just going to park right here. We sat up at night, and I wrote a bunch of baseball-themed poems, and I'm not even a baseball fan. But I figured I'm going to share one of them with you.
There you go.
And this one is called "Somebody's Scoring Somewhere."
Okay.
I could walk into the bar Sluggers, right across the street from Chicago Cubs' Wrigley Field. I could walk into the bar and start to talk to men there. And if I said, if you work at it, I bet you could find someone to really play ball with here. Maybe you could swing that bat of yours, make it past first, second, and third base, and you could score a home run. And if I said that to a man at a bar across the street from the honored baseball field, I'll bet most of the men wouldn't be thinking of baseball at all. Because that's the way that's the way a man's mind works. Everything can be reduced to sexual conquests. Get women too drunk to protest, because if you get her drunk enough, maybe you can even score. If you think I'm kidding, know that a study was done of college-age men recently. They all seem to agree that rape was wrong, but at the same time, upwards of 2/3 of the men plan to get a woman drunk enough that they could sexually force themselves upon her. What a way to score, boys. Because to you, it doesn't matter how the women feel. It only matters who scores the most, because in your mindset, that's who wins the game. Yeah, I did not quite the baseball thing. Thank you. Thank you.